This two-handed knife technique is something I came up with out of necessity. I didn't have a folding saw with me. Sometimes I just have my everyday carry items when I'm not really expecting to be in the woods, and I needed to remove some branches out of a standing tree like this. So obviously this is an ideal place where you would want to use a saw, but if you don't have one, here's something you can try. The first step is following my number one rule of knife safety, which is never walk around with a knife that isn't cutting. So you can see my knife is in the sheath, and I'm going to get up to what I'm trying to cut. It's really important, especially if you got a lot of branches going around. You don't want to have a knife in your hand trying to maneuver into position. So that's the first thing, is my knife is sheathed and I'm getting where I need to be. Now this branch is dead. This is really a technique that I would use for live branches. In this case, I would just snap this off, but it happens to be at the right height, and it's all I have here to demonstrate for you. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this. Removing my knife, I'm going to hold it in the chest lever grip that we talked about before, but I'm also going to take my left hand and lock it in behind my right hand. So I really have a secure grip here, and I'm going to put it right where I want to initiate my cut, like this. All right, now I'm going to demonstrate the motion out here so you can see it. It's not pushing. I'm not pushing with my hands. All right, this stays in really nice and tight, and what I'm going to do is basically use my body like you're throwing a hook or swinging a baseball bat or anything like that. It comes from your hips and your legs and your core. So this stays in tight, bam, like that. Okay, that's the motion that I want to do. So again, not pushing. That's not a safe way to do it. It's also doesn't have it's also not a powerful technique. So from here, boom. All right, let's see if I can get this cut. So I'm going to be in here like this, ready to go. And I'm just going to do an explosive motion. You kind of got to get angry with this. There you go. Now you can see that I wanted to cut it in at about a 45-degree angle. That's seems to be the best blend of power and not too shallow. If you go in too straight down, then you're cutting against all the fibers at one time. That doesn't work out so well, but you don't want to go super shallow either. So something like that seems to work the best. This concludes my series on bushcraft knife techniques. I hope you enjoyed the content. I think there's a lot of great material here, but again, it's not something that you can just conceptualize or think about or kind of know how it works. You got to put in the flight time. You're going to have to woodshed these techniques until it's absolutely ingrained in your muscle memory so that you can't do it another way. If you do that, you'll be able to do so much work in a safe way just with your knife. I can tell if somebody can run a knife as soon as they take it out of their sheath. They don't even have to cut anything. Just by how they hold it tells me how familiar they are with that tool. I think that's true of most things, whether it's an instrument or a shotgun or whatever. When you see someone that's confident and knows how to use it, they just have a way about it. So, and again, there's no really shortcut to do it. You're just going to have to put in some time, get some sticks, get some wood. It doesn't cost anything. Just have a knife in your hand as much as you can, and these techniques will pay dividends in the woods. I promise you, they will pay off. So, I hope that was a great series for you. I enjoyed doing them, and I will see you in the next one. To learn more about our products, courses, and videos, please visit us at bushcraftnorthwest.com.